Now this day had a different complication. What was this complication, you might ask? Well, it involved going retro. Oh, you'll find out. It was time for Yesod to be suppressed, and I could notice something a little off. Everything was a little more, well, pixelated. As if it was, well, you know, one of those shows where they use that technique to hide nudity. That or obscene gestures, like the finger. Anyway, since Chesed gave me a mission which was essentially a time trial, I didn't have much time to waste, so I decided to have as many works done as possible. Not only would it improve as many agents as possible, it would speed up the Quehoff meltdown meter. And speed was what truly mattered. Yeah. It lowered the resolution of, well, pretty much everything. Well, except the departments. Although based on Malkov, that'd be likely to change. Yeah. It got progressively worse as the Quehoff counter. I mean, the Quehoff meter went up. The Quehoff counter is for the containment units. Sorry. Don't know why I got those confused. Although, that didn't stop me from getting someone to work on the newest abnormality. Something which I knew that we wouldn't be able to do all the research on. Not today, anyway. Yeah. Things just got worse. As the screen got a bit more, well, fuzzy. Like a not so good analog signal. Yeah. I made sure that I kept on top of the Quehoff meltdowns. And I noticed a Crimson Dawn approaching. Those are simple enough to deal with, although I need to divert attention to other departments. Or rather from other departments, as right now there is no one to deal with the ones in information. Well, at least they're better than the green dawns, which can cause some damage to low-level agents. Amber dawns, because of their numbers. Although, indigo dawns, they appear to be the most harmless. Or is it violet? Oh, I don't know anymore. Well, they're purple blobs that didn't look like they appeared to do much. Well, they're nothing for a group of veteran agents to deal with. Anyway, got back to working on all those different abnormalities. Although I'd probably have to wait until the next day to find out what I was working on. Or rather, what the agents were working on. Although, it appeared that something about it prevented one of the agents. Oh yeah. And after I reached level 4, Quirhoff meltdown, I got sucked into the 9080s. And I didn't even need a car built in Northern Ireland. Yeah, I had to remember which agent was who. And what each abnormality responded best to. Well, I didn't want my agents to get killed. Yeah, still wasn't sure what this latest abnormality responded well to. So I just guessed and hoped for the best. Well, yeah, I know it's in short supply around here, but someone has to keep it up. It's dark enough down here as it is. Oh yeah. We know how it ends, because, well, we're still here. It's a matter of seeing what happened in between. Well, that's why we're here, going over what happened on this day and all the others. Okay. One more and Yesod can be suppressed, and this day will automatically be over. Yeah. Once again, I have no control over that. It ended whether I wanted to or not. A decision entirely out of my control. Like I had much control over it to begin with. Yeah, there was a Crimson Noon ordeal coming, but all ordeals that appear when a department head gets suppressed, well, they get removed from the facility. Don't ask me how. I don't know how it works. All I know is that it works. And so I decided to get this day over with. The only way I knew how. Working on as many abnormalities as possible. Whatever Chesed had for research proposals, well, I was thinking, it better be good. Yesod was more honest with himself. He knew what was going on. Well, he was more honest with himself than Malkuf was. Although the worst of the guilt appears to be relieved, or at least he now found it easier to manage. And yeah, I think you can guess what he meant by the anger towards me. Well, I'm not telling. Gotta keep the suspense somehow. But Yesod dropped the perception filter and he looks all wrapped up in his robotic form. At the time, I didn't understand what that was. After that, Chesed congratulated me on making the most of the time. Well, getting below the time anyway. Yeah, I commented on lengthening the lives of the employees by some degree. Although he tried encouraging me to just not care, like he did, and most of the others. I believe if you got a job to do it properly. And you could compare this place to cold coffee. And he suggested that we feign our role. As for me, well, he considered investing in emotions to be meaningless. I rejected that. To do that would be worse than death down here. Although he questioned how long that would last. Well, it certainly lasted for weeks. Practically a month. But not a single agent died. Yeah, he says he's busy, but, well, certainly a lot busier than Nezak. Although, he seemed a little distracted. Then he gave me my mission. An even tighter timed constraints. Yeah, I'd have to work extra fast to meet that one. Yeah. No Quevoff meltdowns. Well, it would be affected, and extra PE boxes. Oh yeah, and I chose the HBN bullet research proposal. That'd come in handy. And this latest abnormality, the one that I had research done, my thoughts when I found out what this one was called, Magical Girl, my thoughts were, where? Yeah, that's right. Because anime has been brought into reality. I mean, am I the only one who isn't thinking this? The hazards of anime becoming real? Oh yeah. And for day 28, I decided to have some work done on Hode's meltdown. Well, it'd have to be dealt with eventually. Yeah. Because, well, it seemed that it'd be a good idea to do that sooner rather than later. It would mean moving each of the agents to where they'd be most needed, or rather, wherever there'd be empty slots. But if it's anything like the other two, yeah, I was thinking that way. It'd be worth it. Yeah, I was thinking of using the lob points to strengthen the agents that were veteran and could use it. I also decided to recruit a new one. Yeah. Someone that could work on the meat lantern. On the next day. Wouldn't be much use this day, as I'd find out. Besides, after this one I'd need to deal with Nezak. Yeah, I know. It seemed rather pointless to sort him out, but can perform Zephyrus meltdown until after. Although, in their case, I decided it'd be better to make sure that I unlock the other departments before I tried that, as it would require 2 departments, essentially. Well, 2 normal-sized departments to be shut down for the day. Now, Hode's meltdown, well, she'd present an altogether different challenge to the other 2 so far. What kind of challenge, you may ask? Well, let's have a break before we move on to that one.